Okay, welcome back. Again in Dragon Age Origins. We are in the forest, Brazilian forest, ruins within the forest, seeking out the Winterfang, for her heart, so that would cure the Dalish of their cursey evil transformations. But of course not everything is as clear as that. Nevertheless, we shall continue on, going further into the dungeon. Big load screens. Perhaps I should have done this and talked over this while I waited for it. Take a nice refreshing drink. Do a quick save. Oh, what is that? Oh, skeletons. Lots of undead in the dungeon. Okay, more coming in from the sides. Both sides. Let's go over here. Come on, go over here. Do some looting. Loot, 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 loot.
Of course. And so I shall. As you desire.
Da, 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 da. Oh, spiders. Okay. Again, from two sides. Suppose that's supposed to make it interesting. Count. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's that. We move on. Save. Come on, guys. Don't get caught up in the webby webs. Broken crate. Boy. Ghost boy. How conveniently how it places you. Ooh, I leveled, hooray! Oh, good, I didn't fall down. That's good. How are we doing? I think we're doing good. Stab, stab. There we go. Way around. Yeah, we do, Alistair. We really do.
Well, all right.
Crates. Tablets. Ah, yes. Kind of a puzzle coming up.
Of course.
Can't have a dungeon without a puzzle. It's one of the tropes of, this is, has its roots in Baldur's Gate and Dungeons and Dragons. That has its roots in Tolkien and spiders. So, save. And left. So, here's that puzzle room. Let's see if I remember how to do this. First you go to the fountain. The water in the pool appears cool and clean, is refreshed from some internal source, perhaps magically Submerged in the water is what appears to be a small earthen jug. So we take the jug. And we fill the jug with water. And we leave the pool. Let's see if I remember. Let's see. There's a tablet. Or is it... tablet? Oh wait, it's in... oh. That's N. This is M. Interesting. Okay. Journal. Elven ritual. Earthen tablet you recovered is covered in writing, perhaps Elven. Most of the lettering is faded, making it indecipherable. There are numerous pictographs, however, which seem to indicate a kind of cleansing rituals performed prior to honoring the dead. The first pictograph depicts a certain earthen jug being placed on an altar. The second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. The third shows elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. How do you depict a single sip from a jug? I mean, how does that look? That'd be kind of weird. And then remaining, so you put it on. So what I'm supposed to do next is put the jug on the altar, kneel before the altar, take a sip, and then dump the rest out. So go over to this altar.
And so I shall.
Place the earthen jug on top of the altar. Kneel before the altar and pray to Andraste. Suppose go to the examine the earthen jug on the altar. Take a single sip. Again, how would you depict a single sip? Because there you're drinking. Are you drinking the whole thing, or are you drinking I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. Take the earthen. Let's see. Examine the carvings. Drink the water. Take the jug. And then pour the water onto the altar. Or do you go to the... wait, I'm going to leave the altar alone. Then go back to the fountain. And then pour all the water back there. And that opens up the door. I forgot that I leveled. Dexterity, cunning, constitution. I guess we're gonna go finish up our lacerating feast of the dead. Save that. Save. Sarcophagi. That's.
Of course.
We honor the dead and take their stuff. Does that somehow negate the ritual? I'm not certain I understand that. Rawr, 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 rawr.
And so I shall.
Sarcophagus. Okay, save. Save. Talk to Ghost Lady. Okay, Shade. Greater Shade. Spark of Death to the Greater Shade. Riposte. How do you stun a ghost? There we go. So we look into the chamber. There's the last bit of Juggernaut plate. So, inventory, Alistair. Let's see here. Juggernaut plate. So that looks like it's, they're both silverite, so the armor's about the same, except here he gets all kinds of resistances. Plate boots. And plate armor. This is much higher. Because the material, it's silverite rather than red steel. And it's shinier. That helmet doesn't come until later, I think. Oh, that was the last... that first tombstone and that last tombstone, like, it will be the last one. That first one gives you the helmet, so... But this is good for now, huh? It's pretty good armor. I'll probably wind up giving it to Sten, I think. Because there's... You can go back and fight the High Dragon and get some scales from it that you can have Wade make nice big heavy plate dragon bone armor. That's like fire resistance. It doesn't have all the resistances, it's just fire resistance, but it's better armor, so... You know, it occurs to me that I've never really gone over what I've given each of the people for equipment. At least I haven't really gone over in depth about it. Ooh, lots of undead. Let's kill these guys first. There we go, short work. Okay, so, as for what people have, what I gave them, let's go into inventory. I have heard the Rose's Thorn. I think I went over this before. This is the best dagger in the game, bar none. Even with DLC, this is the best dagger in the game. 640, 3 slots, all that bonuses. Awesome. I also have the Crow Dagger, which I got from the cheat for giving Mikhail the blacksmith up in Soldier's Peak. He gives things increased materials and slots. So I gave him that. That's pretty good. I think he does the same thing for armor, but I've never really tested or used it. I don't think he needs to do that. Shadow Belt, extra crit chance, reduces hostility, which is awesome. This is Reflection. I got this from the Andraste quest. +1 con, healing effects. Life Giver, I just got this recently from the Dwarven area. Whole bunch of con and bonus and what have you. Expand. Just plain cold resistance. Red Jenny Seekers, I got these for the Crow things, +15 critical. Battle Dress for the Provocateur, I got it because of DLC. Right away, they just give it to you. So I'll hold on to it until I had the 20 strength, gave it to her. Plus dex, plus armor, plus dodge, plus stamina, plus all that. And just plain studded, dreaded leather Drakeskin boots. I don't know if there's any, what the best boot for rogues would be in the game. I don't know that I've ever encountered any leather boots that were awesome like this. There's one for a mage, but yeah, that's here. And then for her alternate is the Mage Eye Dragon Thorn. I think you get that in Haven. And then Liliana, my pass me down daggers, Sword of Dead Gods, Duncan's dagger from the DLC, pretty good dagger. Creationist Cords, fire resistance and healing effects. Cunning, no rings to speak of yet for her. And then Wade's Superior Drakeskin armor set is pretty good. And a Thane helmet, which I got from like very early on, +3 defense. Big horny helmet. And Falun, I just gave her. If I get to a point where I talk to her, or I get her personal quest, like I did Wins, like I did Sten's, she confronts a person from her past and gets an awesome bow for it. So there's Liliana. Win, Winter's Breath DLC, Libertarian's Cowl, got that in the Wizard's Tower, plus defense. Her standard robes, I don't think I've ever found better robes for her to wear. And I would have had those boots from early on, but I've accidentally sold those boots. Frosty, Ice Band, Cold Resistance, Cold Damage. She has the cold. She's a very cold themed character. Apprentice Amulet, again, it's resistance and armor. Her personal belt, I never replace it. I never really replace personal stuff. It's because even if I find something that might be better, it's their stuff. Leave it to them. And Alistair, we just replaced his armor. Starfang, best sword in the game, bar none. DLC. Eamon shield I got from Eamon. Best shield in the game, I think. Essentially becomes a 10 defense plus 25 stamina. It's pretty awesome. I don't think there's anything that's better. Plus 20 cold resistance. And Ring of the Warrior. And his own personal. I mean, that's pretty cool. His alternate is Fox's Bow. Pretty good bow. And so there you have it. Asala is Sten sword. It's restriction Sten, 22 strength. Plus 12 attack, that's pretty awesome. Damage is kind of low for a two-handed sword of, this higher level, but they made it out of steel, so what are you going to do? That's all the stuff, so yeah, there we go. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow. Aniran's token. Where did I get that? That's pretty cool. Electricity, nature, and spirit resistance. You know what? I'm going to put that on. Can I give my reflection to someone else? Well, not here, but yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's move on. Save. These are my main characters. I'll probably, game with the rest of the, they've been my staple, and so that's just where they will be. And everyone else, I just hand me down stuff or stuff that's theirs. Okay, let's go over here. I think there's skeletons to kill. Very, very. Okay. Just.
Of course.
Right. Let's go down here and get these guys. Again, what would I do without Wynn and her haste? I mean, aside from Winter's Grasp, it's like the best spell in the game. Okay, trap room. This is where I tell everyone to stay where they are. I'm gonna stealth.
Hey. See there? That's a trap. Watch out. See there? That's a
Let's see here, more traps.
trap. Watch out. See there? That's a trap.
I think at this point we can have those guys just go. I think I'll be able to. Adventurous Corpse. Here we go. That's. I think I talked before about that. There's a quest where there's a whole bunch of either dead adventurers or there's one crazy adventurer in the Dwarven Tavern. And if you get all of them, it opens up that door in Denerim, where there's a crazy guy you kill and get a sword. Come on. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? think we're done with the traps. We can drop this stealth at this point.
So like shaft.
Let's see here. Let's go. Let's see anything else? Anything else over here? Hey guys.
Of course.
Okay. That was pretty fun. Oh, okay, save. And through. You know, I think I skipped some content back there. Yeah. If you haven't already played it and done it, you can play it and do it and find it. Not that that makes any sense, but
Lovely.
yeah, I think back when I was explaining over here or over here, I don't know. Back when I was explaining the loot, there was some other content I think I forgot about. Not much. You know how there's specializations. You become, assassins or what have you. Those specializations start the game locked, and you have to unlock them through either convincing your companions who have those specializations to teach you, or to find books that teach you. There's a quest back there. It's actually kind of a cool quest, where you find this consciousness in an orb who wants to be free, and he can teach you the warrior mage specialization. So it's pretty cool dialogue and pretty cool story, but it's not worth going back for. Okay, this is another area where I prefer just to have people to be ranged, because one, this guy has a tendency to teleport all around, and secondly, going down there spawns more guys, and it can get kind of complicated, so we'll just go ahead and tell people not to go anywhere, split over to your arrows, and shoot him from a distance. That is the best way to do this. So, win. Knock him on his butt.
At your order. This is annoying. Just die already.
Alright, come on, Liliana. Attack him. There's also that. But, there you go. And we finish him off.
You need me?
Let's level Liliana up. Dexterity, cunning, constitution. Let's give her an extra thing there. Let's see, what do we want to give her? Want to give her anything else? Let's give her the assassin stuff. Save. Yeah, if you try to go in there and melee this guy, you're just going to be opening yourself up for a world of hurt. Pile of rags. There we go. Also, this room does something to the game. There's all kinds of like scripting stuff going on behind, so it makes everything all kind of laggy and whatever. This is the gloves I want to give Win. Plus 20% cold damage. That's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and do that. See, everything's a little bit sluggish here. It's because of this room. Once you leave this room, it's fine. So, plus 20% cold damage. Plus a little bit of regular armor, so that should be good. I really wish I had kept those boots. Could give spirit damage too. Where did I get those black hand gauntlets? That's very strange. Okay, save. It's all kind of bleh. It's this room, because there's all kinds of like scripting going on with, You attack the guy, he teleports, what have you. Ooh, let's take the hand off so everyone attacks.
So I shall.
Oh, let's not have the bow. I don't know, let's see how long she keeps the bow before she goes back to her. Yeah, see there, you know, she switches up. See, I have no problem with that. You know, if you're getting melee with a guy and you have a bow, you want to switch over to your weapons, that's good. I just wish there was some AI scripting that's gets you switch back to being a bow person. And they improved this in Dragon Age 2. The AI for the archers, brilliant, awesome, great. Because they move away from melee if they can, they stun people, what have you, they switch back up.
And so I shall.
If they're forced to melee, they can switch back up to their bows. It's really good. There's a lot of good things about Dragon Age 2 that people forget about, that improvement. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just flawed in that it had a super short development cycle. If they had more time to make more areas, they would make more areas. If they had more time to develop some of the plot points, they would. I mean, it just suffered for the lack of time. And that's, you know, with any artistic endeavor, you're limited by the money that you have, the people that you have, and the time that you have to do it. There's a point where you have to say, hey, this is going to ship here, this game is finished, or it's not. Things have to get cut that they want to put in there, or what have you, and you can't, you know, say, you can't, when you release a game, this is okay, it's not what we wanted, but we had to make do. It's like, no, they have to come out and they promote it saying, hey, this is an awesome game. Otherwise you wouldn't buy it at all. And again, Dragon Age 2 is not a bad game. We will be playing that next, after I finish this. Dragon Age. Whole thing. Into the pool. Okay, so here is one of the most challenging areas. I mean, this is a challenging area. That's more challenging than even like the final boss area. But again, because it has these stupid, stealthy werewolves that overwhelm and do a lot of damage and are really quick with their attacks. And come on, attack! There we go.
Well, all right.
Okay, there's nothing for it but to just go in. Come on, guys.
Lovely.
We want to target these guys. Shadow Wolves.
As you desire.
Of course, they're all gonna focus on me. Okay, let's stealth. Oh, didn't stay stealth. Well, we want this guy anyway. Is there another Shadow Wolf? There he is. We want to go after these guys. They are more dangerous than the other ones. Wait, where'd he go? There he is. It's like, where did he go? It looks like Wynn might be in trouble. Let's give her a health poultice. Yeah, she's down. Yeah, those Shadow Wolves, they're nasty. They attack fast. I don't think I've ever played this room and fought these guys without someone dying.
Alive, mostly.
It's unfortunate, mostly. And she has a concussion. Let's get rid of that concussion.
As you desire.
Yep, that's not what I wanted. I'm 19th level.
Of course.
Okay, this is cool. I think after we finish these elves off, we're gonna take on some dragons. I'm gonna go after
See there?
Morrigan's mother, who, like, surprise, shape changes into a dragon. someone. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where am I? Stupid Shadow Wolves, I hate you. Doesn't look like anyone's hurt though, so that's good.
Another
Okay, let's grab that. I think there was something back here I missed. Yep, right there. Rubble, rubble, rubble. More loot.
as you desire.
And come on, come on. There we go. This chest is always finicky. You never know how it's gonna be held exactly. Okay. Pile of junk. Another reason why I like to choose doing the elves last. These areas have lots of loot. I mean lots of loot. And if I don't get, the 125 spaces, this gets closed up rather quickly. Coming somewhat near the end, I think.
Stop! We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
We're talking now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady.
The lady.
She means you no harm. Provided your
Well,
willingness
then.
to parley in peace is an honest one.
If you're willing to talk, why didn't you do so earlier?
Swift-Runner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Okay, then take me to her.
Follow me.
Bum bum. Werewolves, werewolves.
I bid you welcome, mortal.
Oh,
I am the Lady of the Forest.
Naked Lady of the Forest is more like it. Or Lady of the Ruin.
Hush, Swift.
Blah blah blah. Talk, talk, talk,
I
talk,
must
talk,
go
talk.
to speak with this outsider to set our rate. True. No doubt you have questions, mortal.
Such as.
The humans.
So Zathrin cursed them. So it was his fault they're werewolves.
Twisted and savaged.
Until I found you.
I showed Swift-Runner that there was another side to his
Okay,
bestial nature.
so.
I soothed his rage
For
and his
revenge?
humanity emerged. And he brought others to me. In part, we seek to end the curse. Word was sent to Zathrian every time.
We
Please, mortal. You must go to him.
So, here's another thing. If you want the werewolves in your final game, you can persuade them to kill the elves, kill Zathrin, and then, they're just them. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to bring Zathrin.
Tell him.
So it's more or less try to get a big final confrontation. But before we do that, there's some quest type looting we have to do before. So we're gonna go back here. Here. Hi guys. Let's see here. I usually do this after. See if it works this way. There's chest. There's another glass phylactery, which we will do now. Continue. Take the vial. Another reverend. Oh no, let's do the
Of course.
mark of death. We know it's already dead. It's a mark of even more dead. Be more dead. Yeah, this one appears not to be affected by. There you go. Awesome. Too much. Again, we do it for XP, not necessarily loot. So you gonna give us any? There we go. Yeah, and sometimes it takes a while for the loot to load. Be available, so to speak. Let's see, I think it's not going to be in this one. Oh, fruit. Chest. Okay, and we go to this other side. Hey guys, how's it going? Other boots. Go this way. And there's our final scroll of Banastor, which I believe you found 5 scrolls. Return to the Mage's Collective. So it's another Mage's Collective quest. Done. Clan shield in a pile of rags.
Of course.
It's got gloves. This is just being thorough. Getting everything you can. Because, you know, in RPGs, this is what you gotta do. If you want to stay ahead of the curve. Okay, guys. See you later. I think there's more stuff over here. Yeah, you're werewolves. You don't need any of this anyway. Okay. That's a pretty pool. Come on. Come on. Okay. And then this is the long stairs going up to that very first room. Or it will be when we go through it. Going back to Zathrian to talk him into coming down in here and confronting the lady and trying to end the curse and etc, etc. Stairs. Get my cardio on. And there he is, convenient enough.
And here you are already. You have caught... There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I... Just so. Did you? You didn't. May I ask then, why are you eating? There was no need, but it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants? To survive, I suspect. You do. Her nature. The curse came first.
Just skipping through.
Those I fight. They attack. Come. I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go. Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it. You were not there. You are not dead.
Yeah, he's still blinded by his hatred of them, and they're like...
How could I have let their crimes go? I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animal. Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have... Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. I fail to see the purpose behind this, but...
Okay. So I just more or less talk him into going, you know, he's giving his opinions. Werewolves bad. Again, it's, you know, the whole, you know, I love the RPGs, I love the stories, but sometimes I think these writers, they want to write novels. I can simplify things a little bit. Little editing, a little bit of writing.
So here you are, spirit.
Can be hurt by a little bit of
Here's
editing.
the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
If you can say the same thing in less words, it's usually a better
Have you
thing.
given names to your pets?
Blah 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 blah.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
Doesn't make a difference.
This is an old fort.
No, that is not how it is.
So this one.
I did it for my people.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's...
So he's artificially long-lived because of this curse. It won't end while he lives.
What would you gain from killing? See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
There, on the top one.
We're standing for what's right here. No
You
matter
betcha. We're Boy Scouts
You die
who
with them.
thieve and
All of
murder
you will
and
suffer.
just bad people. Let's see here. We want to. So the key in all of this, in a lot of the fights in this game, if you manage to kill or incapacitate, you know, quote unquote, kill one of them, the main guy, like him, you focus your attacks on him, get him down, the rest will just drop and stop. So, okay, so we're just gonna drop him. And so, oop, he stunned us. And there, and that ends it. Don't have to fight all the rest of it. It'll just go away, what have you.
Cannot defeat you.
Just focus on that one guy. That takes care of everything.
Kill him now.
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner.
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old. Perhaps I have lived what a...
Blah blah blah, so he dies, they turn back to human.
She's gone.
Let's see.
We're human.
I do good work, time to pay up.
Time to pay up? What do you mean?
I think you owe me a reward.
I have this shield if you want it.
There you go.
I found it. Thank you.
Bye guys. They all have like yellow eyes. Very scary. Okay, so we looted everything here. That more or less ties it up. We're gonna go back to their camp and tie up all the loose ends. Talk, you know, several of these quests need to be taken care of. We shall do that. Game of load screens. That's what they need to make. They need to make a game of load screens where the games are on the load screens of other games. So you can play a game while it loads. And I'll play that other game for 5 minutes and go for another load screen and play that game, etc., etc. Yeah, that's silly. That's a silly thing. Okay, back to the... Is there something in... Oh, we want to go to the forest because we want to get the last bit of the Juggernaut armor. It looks like we're going to have a random encounter in the forest. Let's see what it is. Oh. Okay. Spiders. It's like, I haven't had to do this one a lot. This one doesn't come up a lot. I think you have to be in the forest for it to work or something. Sorry about that, if it's dizzying for you. Spiders.
Lovely.
Oh, boy. A fruit.
As you desire.
This one's a bit longer than most normal random encounters, but it's alright.
As you desire.
Stuff. Cocoon. Ah! More spiders.
As you desire.
Thank you, win. Okay. Loot. Bloody corpse.
Well, all right.
I'm going to name everything that's on the screen. Queen spider. Let's use the mark of death on it. Well, that was quick. There we go. Okay, I'm over here. Can't. Go back behind. You know what? There we go. More cocoon.
And so I shall.
Save. And world map. And we continue on to the forest. Forest. Run, forest, run. And parts of this forest can. Pardon me while I take a drink of beverage. Not alcohol. Let's see, I think we need to go over this way. Are we fighting more? Okay, that's... Roof pack. Okay, if we go this way, I think, or do we want to go over? It's that way. We passed it. It's up over here. Oh. It's down here. So before we couldn't do anything with it, wouldn't let us. But now we can disturb it. So, okay, so this one has a skeleton mage along with archers. The revenant's up there, over there, somewhere, I think. Mage is the most dangerous, so we'll go up after that. There's a revenant. What's gonna pull me? I just know it. Yep, see. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's do Mark of Death. That's easier to kill. Let's go after some of these side guys. Pretty well. Go on. Holy smite. And then decapitated. And guy down there. Actually, no, they got this. I am going to Juggernaut Helm. Okay, save. Inventory. Basically the same, except slightly different. Not that that makes any sense. Okay. Can't go there. Have to go here. Oh, wait, saving. Oh, is there... There's like bears and stuff I think we have to fight. Yep, there we go. This time there's 5 of them. I think. Ooh, let me select it. Selections in this game are a little wonky. Come on. There you go. Let's stun you. Way to go, Alistair! You killed him when he was already dead. Okay, now I have to remember where I am. This way. Is that? Yep, that is.
And so I shall.
No fruit. There was something else in here I was supposed to get. Or can't get, so let's see. It's over here. There is something else. Did I grab it? Oh well, it's not important. Saving game.
Lovely.
Moving on. Loading. This game is loading.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters.
Yeah.
It is too bad that Zathrian had to die.
I'll say he was a hero, even though I don't really believe it.
But call and we shall come.
Thank
With
you.
It has been
Okay, so we talk to Radathorn.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters.
Here's some iron bark.
Truly, an agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you.
I'll take a longbow.
Manuvine.
I'll probably sell it back to you right away, but that's alright.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news? Have you?
Here's a
Your
scarf.
scarf. Where did you find her?
She was a
What's become of
werewolf.
her?
Like, it's too horrible to repeat. So awful. No, I'm just gonna go like that.
So I was right. But what became of her?
Boom, boom,
She
boom.
told you. Here. Now.
Okay. Now, the ironic part of this was that I think if I had left her live, be in pain, I would have cured her. How horrid is that? Here's the guy I saved.
Greetings to you, friend. I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't want your... I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I
Thank
want you
you.
to... Then take it. And now...
And you know, if I'd taken all his stuff, he would have done the same thing. But that's alright. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? Is that all the things in here? I thought there was one more. Yeah, that quest requires having, let's see. You have to have, what is it? You have to have herbalism like up to, no, you have to have survival up to like here to get that. You have to understand why the Hala is sick and all that, so I really can't, I don't have anyone that can do that, so I'm not going to bother. But you can if you do that. Eldest of the Sun.
As you desire.
More XP, I think. Let's take a look at our journal. Veteran Companions, Circles, Collective. Yeah, that's it. I think we're done in here. So I think this will end this video. The next time, I think we'll do some other more miscellaneous things. Oh, first we'll level up Wynn and Alistair. Power, Magic, and Constitution. What are we doing? Fire. Now she has flaming weapons. Ooh. Maybe we'll swap that out. Let's, maybe we'll do that. Play. Let's see here. Strength and Dexterity and Constitution. I think we'll just do Champion. We'll just continue on championing the champion. Save. Well, thank you for watching. Actually, let's do this quick. And health, self, any. Where is it? Potion, heal, haste. Activate frost weapons. Actually, how about this? Well, since we have self, any, activate flaming weapons. And then you can decide to enable and disable. So for this, we'll enable that, and then if we fight, I think when we fight the dragon, I'll bring the frost back up because I think it's like immune to fire, which it should be, as is a dragon. It is a dragon, so flaming weapons. Bam. Yes, I must say I really like the effects of the enchanted weapons spells in this game, preferred to Dragon Age 2. Although I like the way they work in Dragon Age 2, where instead of separate spells, it's one spell, and it isn't just fire or cold, it's any element that the wizard just cast his staff is, which I think is pretty cool. So, if we could only have that implementation with these effects, that would be awesome. Of course, you know, the next game is supposed to look really pretty. It's a brand new engine, Frostbite 2. I hope they have the same spell or spell-like things, and hope it does that. So, well, anyway, that's this video. The next one we'll continue on. We'll probably fight some high dragons, do some other miscellaneous quests before going on into doing the going on with the last bit of the game. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.